Welcome to a very special episode of BRANDcestry. Usually when we tell a BRANDcestry story, it's about the big ones, the brands that took 100 years to build, BMW, Adidas, Armani. But sometimes a story comes along that just has to be told right now. A story that didn't take a century, but barely more than a decade. And that's the story of Turning Point USA. Charlie Kirk was born in Arlington Heights, Illinois, and grew up in Prospect Heights, zip code 60770. That's the kind of suburb where kids grow up in cul-de-sacs and brick schools. But it was in that zip code that Charlie learned something important. Sometimes the biggest change starts with the smallest battles. Like when he rallied his high school classmates over the price of cookies in the cafeteria. That streak of rebellion, that's the soil where Turning Point was planted. In 2012, at just 18 years old, Charlie gave a speech at a local event. Sitting in the audience was Bill Montgomery, a retired entrepreneur who saw something rare. Bill told him, "Forget college, you've got a mission." Around the same time, Charlie crossed paths with Foster Friess, a billionaire investor who believed in him enough to help fund the vision. With a mentor and a backer, Turning Point USA was born. From one zip code in Illinois, it grew into more than 3,500 chapters across America's schools and campuses. It became a movement. Summits, podcasts, rallies, debates, watch lists, even whole new divisions like U.S.A. Faith. What started as a teenage idea turned into one of the most recognized conservative youth organizations in the country. Of course, every brand has its dirt and drama. Turning Point faced its share of controversies, headlines, and debates, but controversy was fuel. Every critic made the name louder. Every challenge made the brand more unshakable. And here's the part that feels different. Most brands outlive their founders after a long, full life. Charlie Kirk's journey was cut short far too soon, but what he built from Prospect Heights, zip code 60770, all the way to arenas full of young people, will outlive him. Turning Point USA is now bigger than one man. God bless Charlie Kirk. Thank you, Charlie Kirk.